A Tale of Two Men. What if I told you that being smart has almost nothing to do with being wealthy? Consider two men. Ronald Reed was a janitor who lived a quiet life in a second-hand car and flannel shirts. When he died at 92, he left behind $8 million. On the other side was Richard Foscone, a Harvard-educated investment banker with mansions and two swimming pools. At the peak of his career, he went bankrupt during the 2008 crisis. How did a janitor become a millionaire while an executive went broke? Because financial success is not a hard science. It's a soft skill where how you behave is more important than what you know. Lesson 1. Luck and risk. We like to think we are in full control, but luck and risk are siblings. Take Bill Gates. In 1968, he attended Lakeside, one of the only high schools in the world with a computer. He had a 1 in a million competitive advantage. His brilliant friend Kent Evans had the same potential, but he died in a tragic mountaineering accident before graduation, another 1 in a million event. The takeaway: success is never as good as it seems, and failure is never as bad. When things go right, stay humble. When they go wrong, realize the odds sometimes just hit differently. Lesson 2. Getting rich versus staying rich. These are two completely different games. Getting rich requires taking risks, optimism, and betting big, but staying rich requires the opposite: humility, caution, and a survival mindset. Look at Mike Tyson, who earned $400 million but ended up $23 million in debt because he couldn't stop spending. Or Sam Bankman-Fried, who built a $26 billion empire and lost it all by taking reckless risks even after he had won. Compare them to Warren Buffett. He didn't make flashy bets. He just stayed in the game for 70 years. The first rule of compounding is to never interrupt it unnecessarily. Lesson 3. Wealth is what you don't see. When you see someone driving a $100,000 Ferrari, the only thing you know for sure is that they have $100,000 less than they had before they bought it. We often confuse status symbols with wealth, but wealth is the cash and assets you haven't spent yet. This is the man in the car paradox. You think if you have a fancy car, people will admire you, but they aren't looking at you. They are imagining themselves in the car. Real wealth is invisible. It's the FU fund that gives you the power to walk away from a toxic job or a bad boss. Lesson 4. The price of admission. Everything has a price, but not all prices appear on labels. In investing, the price isn't dollars, it's volatility, fear, and uncertainty. Think of market drops as a fee, not a fine. If you can't stomach a 20% drop in your portfolio, you shouldn't aim for the highest returns. People who try to avoid this fee by timing the market are like someone trying to steal a car to avoid paying for it. Eventually, the consequences outweigh the benefits. Lesson 5. The ultimate dividend conclusion. The highest form of wealth isn't a mansion or a yacht. It is the ability to do what you want, when you want, with who you want, for as long as you want. Control over your time is the most dependable predictor of happiness. Money's greatest intrinsic value is its ability to give you options. Saving isn't just about buying stuff later. It's about buying back your freedom, $1 at a time. Define your enough. The hardest financial skill is getting the goalpost to stop moving. Capitalism is great at generating wealth, but it's also great at generating envy. Don't risk what you have and need for what you don't have and don't need. The real flex isn't a number in a bank account. It's the power to say no and the space to breathe. Stop chasing more and start building a life that actually feels rich. If this video changed how you think about money, hit that like button and subscribe. Remember, wealth is hidden in your habits, not your purchases. See you.